Hey, this is Jenny Jones, Digital Growth Hacks Club. Listen, I am already in vacation mode, but I wanted to stop by and give you guys a little treat on my way out the door. Now, this is going to be exciting for some of you, and it's going to be a little bit confusing for some of you. If this is your first time to this channel, please go and like, subscribe. I do some of the most insane LTD uh, interviews and some of the most craziest connections and hack packs. Again, if you want to subscribe, just hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of the things that I got to put in front of you. All right. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to drop this. I'm going to drop this major top 10 list on you before I take off. And I want you to be able to say, hey, you know what? Jenny did leave us a little token. I am going to do probably a surprise live visit, a live stream. I am going to be talking about some of the new deals that's going to drop Monday. Monday is going to be bizarre. It's going to be crazy. But before Monday happens, let's try to get an idea of what the top 10 tools are. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you right now on Appsumo today, I'm going to give you the top 5 moneymakers, like top 5. And then I'm going to give you the top 5 most productive tools. So that's 10. And I'm going to list them to you in order. And when I tell you top 5 moneymakers, that's what I'm talking about. All right. So, and I'm going to try to give you tier recommendations. Some of them really depends on where you're at. When you look at these tools, there's going to be a lot of tools. When I say a lot of tools, I've already talked to the powers that be and kind of got an insight of what's going to happen. There is going to be a massive drop of tools happening. There's going to be some bonus tools because of the 15-year anniversary. They're going to be dropping some bonus tools, I think almost every Wednesday. This is going to be insane. So I want you to block out a lot of the noise and just try to concentrate on the tools that's going to move the needle in your business. All right. So look for tools this is my quick tip for you, right? When you see all these tools, is it going to help you, right? Or is it going to help your clients? Or can you create a business or an agency out of it? Those are the 3 questions you need to be answering. That'll tell you what type of tier you need to get. All right, let's go to my desktop. This is going to be insane. Top 10, here it is right here. Let's go. I don't even want to waste a whole lot of time. So let's talk about it. So what I'm going to do is the top 5. Actually, yeah, I'm going to do each order. So I'm going to do the top support or productive tools first, and then I'm going to do the top 5 moneymakers. You got to wait for that one because that's going to be classic. All right, so let's get into it. All right, so for number 5, for the top support or productive software, let's take a look at it here, and it's available here right now. And I'm going to give you one link in the actual description that's going to allow you to pick up any one of these tools and support the channel to bring you some more of this juice. Now, I normally reserve these type of videos for my exclusive top tier subscribers, but I'm going to give you guys an insight to some of the things we talk about over there. This tool here is Send, right? Funny, these names. I'll be like, what is it? So this tool is very good, right? So this is a tool if you want to do large file transfers, kind of like a Dropbox alternative. This has paid dividends for me already. People say, hey, I made a video. I want you to take a look at it. I can't share it or tell me where to edit it or take my video and upload it for me and do something else to it. All I got, fine. I'll put some B-rolls in it or something like that. I need to get that from my clients. And this is the best tool for that, right? So very inexpensive. I think this is a steal, right? A steal is 117. You're stealing from these people, right? Legally, right? And you can have your own custom domain. It sends an email, says, hey, you have a Dropbox. It can tell you when people read it. It can be a file. It can be any of that. This is a sneaky freaking tool. All right. So it did make my list. It's number 5. He's like, man, it's number 5. What's number 1? All right. So let's keep going here. I don't want to spend too much time. I want to spend no more than 2 minutes on each one. So let's see. So the next one, as far as value, AnyChat, right? You can use this widget. It displays, it gives the WhatsApp. People can connect with you. WhatsApp, Telegram. They can do a callback request. You can put this on any one of your websites, right? I've been losing track because I'm looking at my list. It's crazy right now. All right, so you got that right. So again, 147 agency, unlimited workspaces, unlimited. And here's the thing: is like, how are you going to support unlimited? I don't know, but for $147, I'm darn well going to try to pull it off the shelf and try to create an agency around it or something like that. So unlimited agency clients, this is stupid, right? This, again, you're stealing, right? But it's got 96 5-star reviews. Again, another sleeper. You didn't even see this one coming. So just to kind of help you guys out, right? And so that's another one. That's productive. That's number 4. But just so you know, and just so you guys understand how Appsumo works is, there are people who pay premium or they give up a certain amount of their percentage to be located here, right? On what we call, this is the prime row, right? To be located here, all the eyeballs, this is where it's happening at, right? This is where it goes down at. But some of the best tools are found when you dig, right? And that's what I do. I'm digging. I'm trying to find the best tools for my particular situation. So here we go for my company. So I gave you SendOSend. I gave you AnyChat. Let's go to the next one. And this one may surprise you, but it's actually right here. I actually just clicked on it. Kaizen Space, right? So let me tell you about this. And those of you who know me, know I've already kicked the tires on this, talked to the founder. I think they're going to be on the show maybe in a week or so. The price increases in 3 days. I'm going to try to do a video on this later today. My schedule is so packed, but I do owe you a video before the price increases. So I liken Kaizen Space to it's between a poor man's, it's between a poor man's Sessions and a poor man's Zoom, right? And what I mean by that is it has the potential to be a very, very good tool. When I say potential is the uniqueness of this tool, right? You could be doing slides, right? And then someone joins the team late. They can go back and look at the slides while you're still continuing the presentation, and then they can get caught up. Also, they have breakout rooms. So if you have 20 people on here, and so those of you who are interested in wholesaling, right? Because I used to do real estate investment. Those of you who are interested in wholesaling real estate, go to the room 1. It says wholesaling at the bottom tab, and it shows it right here. And this is those of you who are interested in doing flips, go to the flips tab. When you're flipping real estate, go to the flips tab, session 2, and then tab 2, and says, I'm going to give you 4 questions I want you to be able to answer. So when I show up, I'm going to go around the room and check it out. So you go to the first room first, and then you click on the second room next. And then at the same time, you can send it from the chat bot here and say, everybody, let's return back to the main room. This is a nice feature. I think this is a nice kind of cohort, kind of coaching, group coaching, one-to-many, which is what I'm about nowadays. I think you can get a lot more done. This is a sneaky little tool. Do not sleep on this tool. It made my top 3, right? And I'm looking at a lot of tools as far as productivity. So it made my top 3. So let me give you my top 2. Let me give you my second one, right? Let me give you number 2 for productivity, right? Let me see here. All right. So number 2 is Learniverse, right? I keep bringing this tool up. They are about to make a major announcement. By the time you hear this or see this video, the announcement have already been made, but Learniverse just did the ultimate. You can now embed your courses. Yes, I said it. We asked for it when they first dropped. I can probably go back and even search the questions, and you'll see my question in there. Hey, dude, if you get embed, this tool will be the best LMS I've ever seen in my life. Well, that was probably a month ago. It's here. As of today, it is here, right? It is sick. I don't want to show you. I don't have time to get into that, but I'm telling you, this tool is taking off. It's taking the world by storms. This is the second productivity tool. And let me tell you the best thing about this tool. Is it's pretty inexpensive to do a full stack. Now, what does a full stack give you? It gives you unlimited active courses, right? Gives you 5 modules per course. You'll realize that when AI is putting these courses together, and it's not a it's not a AI credits hog either, which I can appreciate, right? You can get a full course out for maybe three or four AI credits. I think that's pretty good. So yeah, you want to be, if you're going to do, because here's what happens with this tool, and maybe you don't buy initially a tier 4, but maybe you work up to a tier 4. The reason why you want to work up to a tier 4 is you don't want to be limited. Once you find out how easy it is to crank out these courses, you don't want to be limited in the courses you can crank out or have active. All right, I'm just letting you know, right? So that is number 2. Let's look at number 1 for productivity and support, right? Let's look at number 1. This is going to surprise you. This is funny. And I have my reason. I have my own criteria, have my own secret sauce, right? Agency Handy. Agency Handy is number 1 in productivity and support. And the reason why I say that is because they have a CRM built inside of this tool. This tool is massive, right? You could probably search my channel. I did an interview with the founder. I'm very optimistic about this tool. And the reason why I'm so optimistic about this tool is because it works, and it works very, very, very well. So this is an agency tool that you can have a catalog for your services. This is the best tool that I've seen for allowing people to upgrade on the current services they have. So example, if a person has a catalog and they see all the things that you're doing, and they says, oh, well, I didn't know you did that. Let me upgrade to that, right? So that's what you get with that. Not only can you do that, you can actually go ahead and you can charge people that, and each workspace gives you the opportunity to set up an entire different ecosystem. This is a serious tool, and they do the Kanban because you can just use it as a CRM. So this serves like 3 purposes. So I think it's the ultimate tool for just productivity and support. All right. So there you have it. That's the top 5. We talked about it already. Just give it to you again. It's SendOsend, AnyChat, Kaizen Space, Learniverse, and Agency Handy. All right. Now let's look at the top 5 money makers, like bangers. Like, hey, you pull them off the shelf, you're making money by the end of the day. All right. Let's look at that. Where's it at? Oh, here it is right here. Now, nobody's telling you to get all of these. You just have to figure out where they fit in your business, right? So Blink Compose, right? Blink Compose is very good. Can you make money with it today? Yes, you can, because what you can do is you can have this and offer it as a service to your actual current client base, right? You can really get away with a tier 3, unlimited teammate members, unlimited sub accounts, 250,000 credits per month. You really can get away. But if you wanted the ultimate, the reason why you can get away with this is because you can actually bring your own key, right? And you can put that there. So you can spend $2.99, bring your own key, get unlimited sub accounts. This is a serious hack here, right? And it's not bad. It does very, very good. I think I would offer this. I would initially offer it to my own clients first before I start opening it up and kind of resell it as a service. That's what I would do. But yeah, it's a tier 3 on this. I like this for you, right? And this is these are money makers, right? We're just talking about bangers. Like, hey, you buy it today, you're in business tomorrow. Add it to your business. All right. So that is number 5. Now let's look at number 4. No one saw this coming, but again, if you like my hacks and you want to support the channel and want to continue to get some of the secret juice, I don't think nobody's doing the secret juice and getting the Jenny juice out there to you like me. All right. So there's a lot of people doing this, and I'm not saying that I'm the best, but what I'm saying is I'm looking for secret hacks to help you make money. Here's another one under the freaking radar. Push Lap Growth affiliate tracking software, money in the bank, right? You heard it from me first. This is a secret tool, right? I'm trying to figure out, I got a couple of places I'm going to deploy this. I don't really know where the best place to be with this. What I would tell you is to pull it off the shelf initially. I think a tier 2 is a nice start because it allows you to do at least 10 campaigns, right? But what tier 3 gives you is it gives you custom affiliate, bank input, custom domain, all that. That's when it really starts to get juicy, right? So if you wanted to pull it off, test it off as a test, then I would pull off the tier 2 and then probably go to a tier 3 or get the 3 codes, right? But let's take a look here. What 6 codes is giving us 30 programs, is giving us unlimited monthly revenue affiliates, right? Because you don't want to limit your affiliates here, but even for $354, that's a steal. Again, shh, I brought you this juice. No one is talking about this one. You're welcome. All right. So that's number, what is that? That's number 4, right? That's number 4. Now let's go to number 3. Oh my goodness. You guys are you're not ready for this one. All right. So let's go to number 4. So number 4 is, subpage, right? No, number 3, subpage. Subpage is the sneakiest tool on Appsumo right now. There's a lot of sneaky tools, but I got to tell you, subpage, as far as money makers, as far as bangers, as far as money in the bank today, as far as your Stripe account or your other types of accounts for your money in your bank is blowing up, subpage is that dude, right? So let's see here. I full stacked it, right? Full stack is $295, unlimited lead magnets, unlimited, and you can do one organization owner. That's basically, you can do 100 brands here, or you can do 100 clients, or 99. You have your own. And I don't know that I resell this. I think I would, if I had a small agency, maybe I have 10 clients, maybe I would give them their own subpage, right? But if I can do 5 codes for $295, again, you wanted money makers, I'm promising you money makers, right? So that's a number 3, right? That's a number 3 right there. That's number 3 for money makers. And these are secret. You don't even see them on the front page. They're not on the front page. They're not all on the stage, right? They are just hidden and they are gold, right? Give me, guys, man. I'm giving you guys some juice. Hopefully you guys are using my code out there, because I'm trying to give you guys this juice before I take off on my vacation. And I'm going to be on vacation and stop in and come and give you guys the juice on what's happening Monday. Monday is going to be stupid. Watch. All right. So that was number 3. Now let me give you number 2, right? I can't. This is crazy. It was a battle between this one and my number 1, but subscriber is that dude. Subscriber. I have a confession to make, right? I've already made enough money off of one client, maybe 2, but I've resold and done some things already in this that I've made enough already to move to tier 7. I moved to tier 6 already, just based off of working with a couple of clients. And I got 1 client, and I was just like, I'm going all the way to tier 7 based off of what I did with that particular client. I've made enough to buy a tier 7. So I will be upgrading to tier 7 here shortly. Once it hits my Stripe. So it just kind of happened. You know, Stripe is like, hey, this is a large amount. We have to sit on your money, make money off of it a little bit. But I've made enough. I am convinced, if you're looking for a proof of concept, right? And I may just do a secret masterclass on this, but that's going to cost you. Yeah, that's going to be a couple of $100 if I show you the blueprint to using subscriber and making money. If I get enough comments below, and we'll negotiate a price. Listen, I may just say, hey, pay what you want, but I am going to get a limit on that. So I have the blueprint to this. I don't even know if I want to give that one up, because it's so easy. It's money. It's lay down money. It's so easy. And I depends on what it's worth to you guys out there. I may do it. It's like, hey, Jenny, don't tease us. Listen, to come up with this blueprint for subscriber is sick. So I don't even want to get into that. But I am letting you know it is that too to get, right? And I think you can get away with a tier 5 is where you get the unlimited channels. You want unlimited channels. You do not want anything. If you get this tool, do not pull it off the shelf unless it's a tier 5, right? If it's only for you and you don't want to make any money off of it, then sure, I would go to tier 4 or even less. But if it's for you, and once you find out how powerful it is, tier 5 is where you're going to want to at least start at. Tier 6 was a stretch for me, right? But tier 7, I've already made enough money off of my tier 5 purchase to afford a tier 6 and a tier 7. I'm just letting you know. And it's a magic blueprint. All right, so that was number 2. These are money makers, right? Money makers. I gave you bangers. I gave you Blink Compose. I gave you Push It Lap. I gave you Sub Page. I gave you Subscriber. Money makers, already proven. I've already seen it. I'm gonna give you the last. I'm gonna give you the last one. It's gonna trip you out, right? You're gonna be like, what? The last one is Agency Handy. Wait a minute, Jenny. Is Agency Handy, isn't that the top of your productive and support tool? Yes, but it's the top of my moneymaker tools as well. Let me show you the reason why. Shh, you guys, man, you guys, I'm telling you, man, this is stealing. This is literally stealing, right? I hate to do legal stealing, but look at this, right? You have, where's it at here? You have your agency is showing people what other services they can get from you. So you may have talked to them about one service and they say, yeah, and you send them the link and they pay for that. Oh, I want to get a blog article written. So they come to your store to check out and say, oh, wait, this guy can do, this guy or girl, right? No, all people are these days, right? This guy can do mobile apps too. Yeah, let me purchase that because I was already satisfied with that. Or once you talk to them, you send or you're doing some other purchase with them, you make your redirect page back to your catalog. This is stealing. Stealing. You're stealing because this is the easiest upsell to make when other people see what you can do, right? When other people see what you can do. But not only that, inside this tool, you can actually have just a prospecting tool. You can use it as a prospecting tool with the Kanban. You can just put all your prospects in here. The secret juice that you can squeeze out of this tool is workspaces, right? So to me, a tier 3 is a minimum of 5 workspaces. And the only reason why I say 5 workspaces is because you can build this out for somebody else. You can build out your own, right? And so just so you guys know, right? Let me put myself back on camera, right? Right? And I gotta put myself back on camera to tell you this. All right. So here's what you need to know. When you challenge me, it's like, hey, Jenny, you wonder why I'm always able to come up with all these different tools and all that. When you guys buy and use my code, you're just supporting the juice of the channel for me to continue to give you more juice. I have so many other things going on. And the reason why I have so many other things going on is because, as you can see right now in our country with the present administration, right? I'm not bagging anybody or anything like that. I'm a capitalist, right? Because I'm a business owner, right? But there's so much uncertainty. That is why, because I got caught before, right? I got caught before having one business, one super niche, and it killed my business. It dang near bankrupted me. That's why I have so many streams and I have so many businesses, because I never want to be that place again where I can't even feed my family. So when I'm giving you guys ideas and businesses and all that, I just think that being diversified is a lifesaver. Definitely in an economy just like this, right? And so I'm going to make an appeal to you right now to follow my other channel, Jenny Jones Media. Just go to YouTube and type in Jenny Jones Media, because that channel is a channel I'm showing you all of the things that I'm using to put together all of my businesses, and giving you the backdrop and how to manage your businesses and how to manage multiple brands and how to manage multiple streams of revenue. That particular website is just giving you 1000% pure Jenny 24/7, showing you how I set things up. How do I handle my taxes, right? How do I set up some accounts? How do I set up some businesses that purely I set up really literally just for retirement planning only, right? I'm doing a lot of different things. I just don't want to be that dude that run out of money, right? And no one wants to be that person. So when you see me doing these videos and, hey, get multiple agencies, multiple streams, having multiple brands, it's a reason for that. And I will give you another thing, and I'm gonna put this out here, and I think you know who I'm talking to. You know who I'm talking to. And if you do, you're in my private community, but I'm gonna put this out here, and you will never know that I'm talking about you unless you ask me. You are that person that have one brand and you try to use it for everything. And that's a mistake. But I wanted you to figure it out. But I'm going to see if you're going to come to me and you tell me using one brand for everything and it makes no sense. But I want you to be able to reach out to me. And that's for anybody else out there. Do not use one brand and try to be all things to all people. It's not going to work. Use your brands, keep them in their subcategories, manage it with Lyft OS. Oh, I snuck that in there. Again, hey, this has been Jenny Jones. Listen, I give you guys, this is my Agency Handy made #1 on both lists, and it made it for a reason. I got to tell you, there's something about this tool. It's not as expensive as you think, but the white label on it is perfect. You can email from custom, your own SMTP. You can email from there. Don't get caught up in the webhook events and all that. That's fool's gold. Never get caught up in the cost if you're making money. If I'm making 5-10 grand a month, it doesn't matter to me. I'll buy the service that you need me to buy, right? But I've already bought it for a lifetime deal. Understand, these are things that I learned when I was getting my second master's degree. You have to understand the statement of cash flow. If I'm making 10 grand and I made a one-time sunken cost of $799, right, or $409. I've made a one-time cost of $409, then it does not matter what you charge me. If I'm making 5-10 grand a month, I don't care. I want you to still continue to be in business. So I'm going to support you and I'm going to pay you the monthly. I'm not going to sit on that and be like, well, I shouldn't pay you anything because I made a lifetime deal. No, you're supporting. I'm making 5 grand a month off a $409 investment. I don't even want to do the ROI on that. But I'm just telling you, I feel passionate about that because there's some things about this tool that if you understand, you're off to the races, right? So this to me, this is the #1 tool right now on Appsumo as far as moneymaker. That's just to me, right? You may argue with it. Let me know if you even agree with my list, or maybe you want to change my list and give me a rationale in the comments. Let me know. But I'm looking at my list right now. So the 5, I said blink and pose. 4, I said push it lap. 3, I said subpage. Subpage was nasty tool. And number 2, subscriber. I've made money already. That's paid for my tier 7, just off a couple of presentations of that. I mixed that in with Extensio. If you ever see Extensio come back, get it, full stack it. Don't ask questions, just get it because it has a lot of range. So that's number 2 for subscriber. And then number 1, Agency Handy. Agency Handy made the list on both. That's crazy. And I tried not to even do that purposely, but it just happened. Hey, this has been Jenny Jones. Hopefully you guys like this. I do these every now and then. I definitely do them for my top tier subscribers. People are members, but every now and then I give you guys a little taste of the sugar that we have over there in the Jenny Jones juice. You guys have been great. Take care. Goodbye for now.